So hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica and today we have the long awaited Pan That palette for 2020, and this is the palette I chose, which is the Too Faced Gingerbread Spice palette, and I'll show you what it looked like last time, which was 2 months ago actually. Yeah, this is what mine looks like, and as you can see it's pretty much untouched, and this is what it looks like now. As you can see, I have a shade that is like very, just put this back. I have a like shade that has a very like wide dent in it, and it's this. Why is it yellow? It's not even yellow. Oh, it's from this. Yeah, so this is like a shadow that I feel like I'm really close to hitting pan on it, but like I said that last time was my Clover palette, and I know how deep these are and how hard they are to hit pan, so I'm pretty sure if I just continue working on it that this shade, I have to move this away because then it gets too yellow, but that if I worked on it for like another month or two, that there will be a pan here, and it'll be a very big pan because of the way I've been like putting my brush in. I don't like drill pan. I go in like a wide circle and not very hard. So that's why whenever I do hit pan, like it just expands really quick. Next would be powdered sugar. I feel like I'm actually gonna hit pan on powdered sugar first, even though the dip is much more shallow than looking at my cookie, and I use less of powdered sugar. And the reason for this is because I think this next month I'm going to try to concentrate on hitting pans, or like using shadows that I don't normally wear, and yeah, try to figure out something like that. But I don't know, should I do that or should I just wear what I like? Anyway, I think I'll just focus on wearing what I like, because I just thought about it for a second. I was like, that's so dumb. Why would I hit pan on like shades that I barely use if I don't like really like them? So after using this palette for 2 months, I've come to some realizations. The mattes are definitely a better formula than the metallics, and I don't know how to explain it, but like these two shades right here, Frostbite Me and Hot Toddy, are like really dry and they don't stick to my lids that easily. I have to put down a more wet formula, like spiked eggnog here, or actually, since Hot Toddy is orange, a orange red gold shift, I'll put down an orange metallic from this palette, from the Clover palette, which is this shade right here, What Kisses. So this is what it looks like. And yeah, so I'll put that down first and then put Hot Toddy on top, because if I try to put Hot Toddy right on my lid, it will not stick. It will just fall right off, or you won't be able to see anything. And that's been really annoying to me, because a lot of people raved about how good Hot Toddy is, and I didn't buy this palette for Hot Toddy, or I would be really annoyed. But I'm really disappointed at how it performs compared to the rest of the palette. And the metallics, you cannot use a brush to apply. You have to use your fingers. This is my second time filming this, but I just barely like dipped into these and I got like payoff like this. So yeah, I'm trying to condense this video from the first one that I did so I can get my thoughts more together. And so there's a couple of shades in here that I don't really use. This red shade up here, Gumdrop, Reindeer Paws is also another one, Figgy Pudding's another one, because they're kind of dark and really bold. I barely use Sugar Daddy, but I do use it to lighten my peach eyeshadow. Like, as you can see today, I have made it less pronounced and bold by putting that that lighter pink shade on top. And what I was thinking was, so right now I'm doing a lot of project panning. I mean, I always do project panning, but it's like an unusually large amount of project panning. In fact, my empties drawer, or yeah, my backup container right here is so sad looking. There's literally like one setting spray, a couple of maybe like 3 eyeliners. I just bit my tongue. Some mascara, brow pencils, and that's it. Or no, and one eyeshadow. But there's like no highlighter in here. There's no bronzer in here. No palette, obviously. And yeah, so it's a very sad looking drawer, and I have a lot of pans because I've been using up makeup and not buying anything. So I recently finished this NARS Laguna bronzer. Actually, I didn't finish it, so this is like a bit of a spoiler. I what is it? Not graded it out, but I took a spoolie. Yeah, I graded it into powder and put it in another container for repressing. And so now I have this container. I'll probably clean it with alcohol. I'll try to figure out how to clean this container as well because it's very dirty. So I've been panning the NARS Orgasm blush. This is what it looks like. So I was thinking of trying to make a blush out of the eyeshadows that I do have and don't really use, and putting it in here. Because I have an empty container now, so yeah, maybe I'll do that. I was originally going to save this to mix a franken shadow, like a perfect nude eyeshadow to set my lids with, instead of mixing shadows every morning. But this one's gonna run out soon anyway, so I can just use this container for that. But I think I'm going to try to use this to make a franken blush out of the eyeshadows that I do have and some blushes that I have as well, because I don't want the blush to be super pigmented. That's why I prefer high-end blushes, because they are not super pigmented and they're more forgiving, versus like drugstore blushes, which are cheaper and more pigmented and therefore not as beginner friendly. So yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. And yeah, anyway, that's everything for this update. I need to go eat dinner now before my Zoom class, so yeah. Thanks for watching.